stupid because I forgot I outspeed. It doesn't matter. He gets one-shotted. Oh, he is seed power though. He is. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot I'm unburdened, so I'll outspeed my own Miraidon. I'm stupid. I just realized that like right after I clicked the button. So now I don't have the boost, so it still one-shots him with a crit. What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation I VGC. Zacian and Miraidon is probably one of the most broken dual restricted Regulation I combos currently in the format. Pretty much what it is, it's a really brain dead type synergy with the Fairy Dragon Steel Core that pretty much gets instantly filled out with the Miraidon and the Zacian. So you can kind of use your non-restricted slots to kind of fill in everything else, whether you want like a Fire, Water, Grass core, or just to kind of throw a few other things onto the team. So we're going to see how that actually does. Two really hard-hitting mons, one that's actually really fast, the second fastest thing in the format, and then the other one that's probably one of the most broken, brain-dead, button-clicking mons in the entire format in Miraidon. So we're going to see how this team does. Got a few other really cool things on this team too, like Sneasler and some other stuff, which we'll talk about. So Team by Cruiser Daily, we've featured a bunch of their teams on the channel in the past. Always make some really interesting stuff. If you guys want to use this team, paste for this team down below, rental in the corner. If you guys want to use the team. Got the Zacian on this team with the rusted, or I guess the rusted sword is on every single one, so it transforms. I don't know why we were talking about that, but pretty much it's a really standard set with the Stellar Terra. Nothing really crazy. You got the Specs Miraidon. Pretty much the exact same set you're going to see on like 99% of teams. Got Ogerpon Wellspring on this team, which actually gets boosted by the Pelipper, so that's kind of interesting. You got Wide Guard Pelipper on this team paired alongside the Ogerpon, which gets the rain boost to Ivy Cudgel, hits pretty damn hard. And you also have the Pelipper nullifying the fire weakness to the Zacian, which could be kind of cool. Kind of help it survive in certain situations. Throat Spray Fraygraph with the Armor Tail preventing priority, which this team might not really want to go against very much, so having that there is also another check to Calyrex, which the team kind of needs, apart from Wide Guard. And then last but not least, you got the Sneasler on this team with the Electric Seed. I think there was actually a copy-paste with this team that I was originally going to record with, but then the rental code got taken down. I think it was the Sneasler originally had Gunk Shot, and it got changed to Dire Claw. Like one or two other things were changed on this team, I'm not exactly sure, but I think I was going to originally record with this team a few days ago, and I ended up recording with a bunch of other stuff because the rental code got taken down, so. See how Sneasler does in Regulation I. It dominated Regulation H for obvious reasons, because it's brain dead, broken, and mainly because of Dire Claw, with how busted that move is, but we'll see if it's any good in Regulation I. You also got the Throat Chop there for stuff like Calyrex and a few other things, so top of some games. Alright, here the game. We're going against the legend-using Japanese noob. It cannot be a session without one of them. Arceus, Chien-Pao, Iron Bundle, Miraidon, Calyrex, Weezing. Holy shit. If you want a broken team to go against, not only does the guy have Arceus, he has Miraidon and Calyrex. He does not want to have a single brain cell in his head thinking for him at all. He just wants to click buttons. I don't know, what do I do here? I want Pelipper just mainly for the Calyrex, but at the same time, it gets wrecked by half of his team, so I don't know if it's really worth bringing. What do I want to bring? It's going to be one of those games that just comes down to what he really brings. His team wrecks mine, but like I have one or two things on my team that's decent into his. I mean, Zacian's good here. I'll bring Zacian. I can try to bring the Miraidon, but if he has Nullifying Gas Weezing, then the train doesn't go up. I mean, I'm going to try to bring Pelipper lead. I'll bring the Sneasler in the back, and I think I'm going to try to bring the Miraidon. I think that's what I'm going to try to roll with. It comes down if he brings Weezing or not, because Weezing kind of throws a wrench into a lot of my plans with the Nullifying Gas. If you guys like the videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Got a bunch more Regulation I content on the way. Got a new season of Overwatch in about a week and a half. A few other things, Apex Legends Season 25. Yeah, does not want to miss. So he's with Arceus Chien-Pao. Man, is this broken. So he's going to try to go Terra Normal E-Speed alongside Chien-Pao. Probably the most broken combo that you can think of. I don't know. I think I just go for a Behemoth Blade and try to get rid of the Chien-Pao here. I can't even protect here, but like... I can go for a Tailwind, but I don't even think that matters if I'm being real. I think I just get one-shotted by Arceus. I mean, I guess I have Unburden too, but I think I'm just better off going for damage. If he's Sash Chien-Pao, I'm going to just double into the Chien-Pao here in case he's Sash. E-Speed, and I live on 1 because of the Sash. Otherwise, I would have got knocked into Oblivion. And he doubles into the Flipper with an Ice Shard. Oh my gosh. I'm assuming that... Oh, he's actually Life Orb Chien-Pao. This guy just took everything that was broken and just threw it right onto a team. I don't even think this is a legend using noob. I think this is some guy that wants to go onto the casual ladder and just fucking ruin somebody's day. That's what this is. And the reason why he wanted the Flipper gone so bad is because he knew it had Wide Guard. What a scumbag. I don't know, I'm assuming with an E-Speed, like everything alongside E-Speed just gets one-shotted. And I never brought Frigoraph, which I probably should have. I didn't bring that here. That's my biggest mistake. I don't know, I think I just go Behemoth Bash here. I have Sneasel in the back with Throat Chop, which will one-shot the Calyrex. I think I'm going to try to double into the Arceus here. He never had enough damage, y'all. He didn't have enough damage. I guess already a normal Arceus with E-Speed alongside a Chien-Pao wasn't enough. Now the Chien-Pao is dead, he has to go for the Terra Normal. I live on 10. I don't think it matters, though. You know, this is one of those the people that just goes on ladders, tries to fucking ruin everybody's fun. I fucking hate these type of players. I really do. I cannot fucking stand them. This is a one match where I didn't think I was going to have to go against the Arceus with E-Speed. I thought he'd probably bring the Weezing and the Calyrex. I thought that'd be the way he would probably go. So I never brought the Frigoraph. I know I'm stupid. I mean, I have Unburdened Sneasler, but like, even with a +1 defense boost, like, I'm not one-shotting him. He's probably going to one-shot me with E-Speed, so... I think what I do here is I gotta go for Behemoth Blade. And then I'm going to Terra Dark Throat Chop and hope he's not a Focus Sash Calyrex. And then I can live in E-Speed at +1 defense. I think I just straight up lose, though. I lose in 3 turns. Can I live this? Can a Sneasler at +1 defense live? I do live on 21, okay. If he's Sash Calyrex, though, he still wins. He is. Of course he is. Of course he is. There's the crit, too. That didn't matter. Okay. That's kind of ironic, because I figured it might be Sash, because usually Chien-Pao is Focus Sash. So if it's not on the Chien-Pao, it's probably on the Calyrex. What a fucking scumbag. If you're like this person and go on the ladder just to use this fucking broken shit, an Arceus Chien-Pao and like literally fucking Miraidon, Calyrex, and Arceus on the same team with Neutralizing Gas, Weezing, and Chien-Pao. You're a fucking scumbag. Go fuck yourself, bud. Go take your win and go fuck yourself, because like, I really don't care. I was having a really good time recording on the ladder tonight until I went against this guy and it completely ruined my entire night. Thanks, buddy. Fucking shithead. Leave it to the Japanese shitheads that go on the ladder to ruin people's fun. Make everybody's night ruined. I'll see you guys in another game. Hopefully we don't go against this guy again, or I go against another legend using noob. Holy shit. Here the game. We're going against a Regulation Age team. Skeleturge, Arabliva, Golden Gold, Lucario, Greninja, and King Gambit. So, what I'm gonna do here, I think this is one of those games where like I just literally lead Miraidon, and Miraidon just fucking destroys my opponent's team. I think that's what I do here. I lead Miraidon. Everything on my opponent's team, apart from maybe the Arabliva, if he can change my terrain with Seed Power, it gets one-shotted by Miraidon. So I lead Sneasler Miraidon here. I bring Zacian in the back. I think just for the Skeleturge, I bring the Ogre Pawn here. I think that's what I roll with. Kind of the problem with using a lot of your Regulation H and F teams on the ladder, because like not everybody's using Regulation G and I teams on the ladder. So if you're going to be using that stuff, your power prep's almost out of the game now. If you really want to win versus that stuff, you're going to be working hardcore to try to win versus Regulation G and I teams, and they automatically just have so much an advantage versus you. This ain't bad though. What I'm really curious about is like if he's Seed Power Arabliva here, because I kind of just want to go like try to one-shot the Skeleturge and see if that does anything. Like I don't know what the Arablivian does to me here. Like what do you do to me? I just don't think I touch it. Like I just go after whatever else is beside it, so it doesn't change my terrain. Actually, I'm just gonna Electro Shift. I'm gonna Electro Shift to see if I can one-shot the Skeleturge, and I'm just gonna go for. Actually, I have Fake Out. I'm just scared if it's Seed Power, though, then I'll lose my boost, so... I think I'm just not going to Seed Power, I'm just going to go for the Dire Claw here. Actually, that was stupid. Because I forgot I outspeed. It doesn't matter, he gets one-shotted. Oh, he is Seed Power, though! He is! Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot I'm unburdened, so I'll outspeed my own Miraidon. I'm stupid. I just realized that, like, right after I clicked the button. So now I don't have the boost, so it still one-shots him with a crit. Oh my gosh. I forgot, if you're playing Miraidon, you don't gotta think, you just click buttons. It makes it real easy for you, you just click a button and don't have to think about what you're doing. Similar to Calyrex, they're all both in the same boat. Lucario, like his entire team just gets fucking wrecked by Sneasler too. My opponent's team is really weak to Sneasler, apart from having the Skeleturge. That's another main problem with my opponent's team. Really, really weak to Sneasler. I mean, I can just Volt Switch out here. Oh, I forgot I'm Specs. YOLO. I don't have a fighting move on this. Oops. I don't have a fight. I guess technically I can't touch both of these mons. So I gotta switch. Forgot this Sneasler has coaching instead of close combat on it. Kinda lucky for my opponent though, because I don't have close combat, so... Otherwise the King Gambit would probably get one-shotted. Lucario just... I don't even have Psychic, or even have the terrain up, and like he still gets one-shotted. That's crazy. I just click Electro Shift again. Click it again, and I Sacred Sword. If he's Terra Ghost, he goes for it here, but if he didn't go Terra Ghost on the last turn, I don't know why he would here, and he just gets wrecked. It's kind of the problem with running a Regulation H team on the ladder right now, y'all. Going against these double restricted teams, like, they're just so fucking brain dead, and they just do so much damage, just overwhelms you and makes it so you cannot even play the game. Like, you're just out of the game. Unless you're really skilled, or like your team is built as like a Regulation H team, meant to check a lot of the stuff for Regulation I, and a lot of the stuff that's on those type of teams, you're not going to be really doing that good. So, careful if you guys are using that on the casual ladder. I'll see you guys in one more game. Alright, here's the game. We're going against a Regulation G Kyogre team. Chempao, Urshifu, Tornadus, Kyogre, Iron Hands, and Mungus. I think the really good thing here is my opponent's team is really, really weak to Miraidon. Really weak. So I think what I actually do here is I lead Miraidon. Looks really good here. I also like Pelipper this game just for the wide guard. Wide guard shuts down like 2 things on his team really good, and then like Urshifu can't really do much to Pelipper, so I can just go for Hurricane. Looks really nice. What else do I want here? I think I don't know if I want to lead Frigoraph. I kind of can maybe bait him to go for like a priority or like fake out if he has Iron Hands on the field. Switch it in. I think what I do is I lead Pelipper. Bring Frigoraph. I'll bring Zacian as my last mon. Doesn't seem too bad. I don't know what Terra he is though, but like if he's Terra Grass, maybe he's Terra Ground, I don't know. I just want to go after the Kyogre right away, I think. Part of me just wants to go for Wide Guard here too. He could be Taunt Tornadus, we'll find out. He protects, so he's not Specs or Scarf. That makes me think he's Taunt Tornadus. Tailwind. I don't care. I'm fine with Tailwind because like Kyogre cannot touch me at all unless he goes for like Ice Beam, so whatever. Like, is he gonna Terra here? I don't know. If he's Terra Ground, then by all means, that's a crazy play. I'll be shocked if he's Terra Ground, but I'm just gonna go with the same thing. Tailwind sucks because like now he outspeeds me, but at the same time, like half his moves get blocked by Wide Guard, so. He's Terra Grass, that's kind of what I thought he would be. Like, what do you have to hit me though? Like, I don't understand what we really have to hit me. Liquid Storm gets blocked. Assuming he doesn't have Taunt, because he would have already went for it here. What do you have to hit me? Water Spout, which gets blocked by Wide Guard. So he literally does no damage to me on this turn, which is great. I want to see how much damage I even do to him. Like, this is going to be a resisted hit, but it's Choice Specs under Terrain. How much is due to a Kyogre? Wow, that's crazy damage. Considering that's a Kyogre and that's resisted and does that much, like almost 45%. That's crazy. That is insane. I'm just gonna go Electric Shift on this Tornadus now. I'm just gonna spam Wide Guard again. Mainly because I think the Kyogre cannot touch me. The Bleakwind Storm, you can't touch me, bud. Opponent's team gets really walled by a Wide Guard, it looks like. Okay, there's the Ice Beam. Tornadus, that way I don't have to worry about Tailwind anymore. Goes into Iron Hands here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch the Miraidon out into the Frigoraph here in case he goes for Fake Out. Part of me actually wants to just go for Wide Guard again, but how many turns of Tailwind he has? He has 1 turn of Tailwind. I think it's Wide Guard. It's pretty much a no drawback play here, and like I still have my Sash, so like if he goes for an electric move, I still live. If he wants to kill the Pelipper, he has to double into me on this turn. There's the Fake Out. What a play. I predicted that one in the team preview. I predicted myself making that play, and what happened? It worked out. And he gets blocked again. He gets blocked yet again. So he tried to fake out the flipper. Didn't work. Now he loses Tailwind. I think the only main shitty thing here is, like, I think the Kyogre actually still outspeeds me. I mean, I guess I can Hyper Voice. I'll Hyper Voice here for some chip damage and just Wide Guard again. I just keep spamming Wide Guard until I die. Pretty much what I do here. Yeah, he's sick of the Flipper. He's like, get this thing out of here. Flipper putting in the work, though. Did a shit ton of work this game. That kind of opens up the door for the Miraidon, too. I don't even want to give them attack boost. I kind of just want to go into Zacian here. He's at the point now, too, where, like, if he goes for Water Spout, it does no damage, so... I think what I do here is I just Hyper Voice again. And play rough. Miraidon towards the end can come in and kind of clean up the game depending what his last mon is. Protects, that's fine. I actually think he shouldn't have protected here because if he lives, he can actually do a bunch of damage with Origin Pulse, but whatever. That was a misplay. See if I miss a move again. Can I miss another move? If I miss again, I'm gonna release. Hopefully, this Zacian gets released. If it was my Zacian, I'd release it because we can't be missing moves like that. I didn't complain much because it doesn't really matter here. I think no matter what I win, because I have Zacian or Miraidon in the back still, so like his rain's gone, so like this ain't gonna do that much damage. Depends on what his last mod is. I'm assuming it's like... If it's a Moongus, I think he would have already went into a Moongus. I don't think he would have went Terra Grass. I don't know what his last mod is. It's Urshifu, so I just kind of win. Kind of just win. Psychic. Play rough. Hopefully I don't miss. He's choice Scarf for Shifu. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter what he attacks there. Because, like, he's dead either way, I think. As long as I can land this play rough. I can't land this play rough. This Zacian needs to be released. That's 2 in 1 game. That is 2 in 1 game. I might actually lose now. If I miss another play rough, there's a chance I can actually lose. Why are you doing this? Why are you throwing the game? Go for it again. I don't know. I think I might actually even live Surging Strikes here. If he gets a higher roll here, I'll die. I live. Gotta land this. Finally. This game was way closer than it should have been. We were literally, how we would have lost here if he would have got a higher roll there on one of those Surging Strikes or like a few really good higher rolls. He would have killed the Miraidon. And then it would have came down to me landing that play rough. If I would have missed the play rough, I would have literally lost that game. That's how close that match ended up being. Even though I was dominating like that entire match. Holy shit. This Zacian needs some glasses or something, like, go get your eyes checked. If how was your trainer, I would release you. I think you need some serious help. We still won the game. But holy shit, that was way closer than I thought it was going to be. I think the main problem there too is like my opponent's team was just really walled by wide guard. He never had taunt Tornadus either, which I kind of thought he maybe would have, but he never did. So he's kind of able to sit there and just spam wide guard. And like I was able to shut down like the majority of his damage for like the first half of that game. It's kind of another problem my opponent had with me. So I'll take the dub. Let's talk a little bit more about this team. Alright, as for this team, he's a really solid team. I think once Regulation I does drop, I think this will actually be a really solid team to kind of climb the ladder up to Master Ball tier with. I don't know what there's really to say about this team, y'all. Like, I'm not going to really say about much about it because what do you need to say? Zacian, a really good Mon, paired alongside a busted, brain-dead, button-clicking Mon that you don't have to think about even doing. Like, you just click a button and it does stuff. Like, what more do you really want? Two of the best restrictions in the format on the same team, and they're also supported by Rain and a few other things like the Unburdened Sneasler with coaching and a few other things on the team. Priority, stopping stuff with Armor Tail and like everything else. So the only thing I didn't really use, at least in like the majority of my games, I think I only brought the Ogre Pawn to like one of my matches. That's the only thing I didn't really bring that much, but I think just the main reason why is because the Ogre Pawn really wasn't that good into a lot of the games I had, especially some of my testing games. But not saying it's bad. I think it just got a bunch of matchups where I was better off just bringing something else on this team most of the time over the Ogre Pawn. So if you guys want to use this team, paste down below, rental code up in the corner. Hopefully you guys do good with this team. I had fun with the team. Apart from going against sweaty Japanese noobs that build an entire team of broken shit and then go onto the casual ladder to try to ruin people's night and like go on and try to literally make them rage quit. Apart from that game, I actually had fun with this team. That guy is a piece of shit. Hopefully he took that win and he shoved it up his you know what. So holy shit. Man, that make me mad, that game. I don't know if I include it in the video, I might just throw it in the video for shits and giggles, but I might not even throw that match into the video. We'll see how it goes. You guys, if it's in the video, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. But apart from that, I gotta leave a like, subscribe to the video. I stream over here usually on Friday, Saturday nights. If you guys don't want to miss one live, you stream the FF battles on Saturday nights as well. So if that interests you, subscribe so you do not miss one live. Bunch more stuff on the way you guys don't want to miss. Peace out, everybody.